If you're struggling with leash reactivity, I think this video will help. I'm going to bring you along on a full, unedited reactivity training session with Millie. I'm going to show you everything that I do during this training session, and more importantly, I'll explain why. Millie is one of my former reactivity and leash pulling clients. To be completely honest, when I filmed this, I had no intentions of showing this training session in its entirety. I have previously released a few step-by-step tutorials with Millie, and I was filming this session because I was planning on creating another one of those. However, I have heard amazing feedback about how helpful my unedited training walks with Louie are, who is a large, reactive dog that I worked on leash skills with. When I watched back these clips that I filmed with Millie, I realized that there's a lot that I can teach you from the session with her. Therefore, I decided to show the whole thing unedited except for some voiceover. There are no hidden parts, you're going to see it all. Let's go on the walk and I'll tell you more about Millie during it.
Goodbye.
Millie. Hi. Good girl. Yes. Yes. Okay. Good job. This way.
Please note that I never ask Millie to heel during this session. Walking loose leash or going wherever she wants, as long as there isn't leash tension, is completely fine with me. However, after extensive leash training, Millie often heels now without being asked to.
What else do I have? Yes.
Normally, I do recommend rewarding in motion, but that's something that Millie continues to struggle with.
Good job.
I want to give you a little bit of backstory about Millie. At the time of filming this, she was a 2-year-old cockapoo.
Yes.
When we met, she constantly pulled on leash and she was reactive at a far distance to all dogs, some people, and sometimes bikes, strollers, and kids. Her guardians have done a lot of work with her, and it shows.
Good job. Yes. Yes. Careful.
The camera here is seeing something that's making Millie uncomfortable, but my eyes were actually looking up at a blind corner that we were approaching, and I was scanning for dogs, so I didn't notice this right away.
Got something on your leg? Hey, what's going on? What's going on? Good itch? Good itch? Yeah. Good job. Good job. Millie. Good girl. Kiss it? Yes.
Here I gave her a treat scatter to recenter her because we were approaching a park that often has dogs, and that's where I planned on hanging out for the training session. My goal for this session was to have Millie watch numerous dogs, but to stay under threshold the entire time. Understanding a dog's threshold and how to keep them under it is critical to reactivity training, so if you haven't heard that term before, I strongly encourage you to watch this video. I do like to let dogs sniff and get used to their environment, particularly during reactivity training. Sniffing can help dogs relax. I also want to mention that while building her leash skills, Millie was in a harness to protect her neck. She rarely pulls anymore, so her guardians have now switched back to a flat collar.
Millie. Yes. Good girl. Hey, we gonna find a dog? What do you think? Are we gonna find dogs? Yes. Good. You are very sweet.
In Louie's videos, I was working on both leash skills and reactivity. With Millie, I wanted the focus of this session to be training her reactivity to dogs. Therefore, I plan on hanging out in this park for the full session, since there are usually lots of leash dogs walking through the area.
I would have thought there'd be dogs. I thought there'd be dogs. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Millie. Yes.
With dogs like Millie that have a lot of energy, I don't like to sit idly while waiting for dogs to show up to practice with me.
Yes.
Instead, I'll often play a simple recall game, such as this one, to burn off some energy and also to teach her to really engage with me.
Yes. Good. Yeah. Good job.
I have a tutorial video explaining this recall game and why I like it so much, which I'll link here and in the video description.
Yes. Good. Good. Yes. Good. Good job. Yeah. You sweetie? Hi. Hello. Hello. Yeah? Gonna wait for pups? Gonna wait for pups? Yeah. Hey, what do you think? What do you think? Where's the doggos? Where's the doggos? Wanna wander around? Okay, let's wander around. Good job, Millie. Good job. Can you sit? Yes. Good. Okay. Millie. Yes. Yes.
Here I'm quickly switching to a higher value reward because I spotted a dog.
Okay. Can you come here? Good job. Good job. Let's switch back to the good stuff, okay? Good. Good. Can you come over?
I added a little bit of extra distance for training here because the other dog was pulling hard towards us. If you want to fully understand dog threshold and how to manage it during reactivity training to get the best results, I highly encourage you to watch the video that I've linked in the description. I'm beginning the training session by marking and rewarding Millie immediately when she looks at the other dog.
Hi. Yes. 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 Good. Yes. Good job, Mel. Okay. Yes. 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 Good job. And watch them go. Yes. 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 Good job. Good job. Yes. Okay, ready? Done?
I do find that Millie and most other dogs do best with training when they can run and burn off some energy between sessions. If you're doing a training session in a park like I am, try to find a way to play and burn off some extra energy in between the dogs.
Yes. Good. Yes. Yes. Good job, Millie. Hey, wonder if there's any more doggies coming. Let's go take a look. Let's go see if there's more dogs.
It might surprise some of you how often I talk with Millie during this video. I will admit that as I edited the video, I did wonder if it would annoy some viewers, and I actually felt a little bit embarrassed at first. However, since I wasn't planning on actually showing this as an unedited video, what you're seeing is genuinely how I interact with Millie. Somewhat regrettably, if I knew that you'd be watching, I may have acted differently out of shyness, and I honestly don't believe that the results with Millie would be as good.
You've never been good at taking them moving, hey?
My goal with training sessions is usually 3 things: bond with the dog, have fun, and get results.
What do you think? What do you think? My pets? My pets? Yes, you did so good. You did so good. Yeah? Are we gonna find more dogs? What do you think? What do you think? More dogs? More dogs?
Talking to your dog and keeping them engaged helps with all 3. I both laugh and cringe when people mention that they want their dog to pay attention to them rather than the environment while out on walks, but then they walk along silently, ignoring their dog. If you're essentially as boring as a rock, why would you be the focus? I personally feel that if you're not slightly socially embarrassed while dog training in public, you're probably not doing it in a way that's very fun for your dog. Try interacting with your dog more while you're out and about, and I guarantee that your results will improve.
Oh, there is a dog. Good. Okay. Good job, Nils. Want the good stuff? Good. Yeah. Yes. 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 Good.
Please note that I'm never asking Millie to sit during this training. I always want the dog to choose whatever position makes them most comfortable.
Yes. Yes. Wanna go behind? Yes. Yes. What do you think? Come on. Yeah. Good job, Mills. Good job. Yeah.
As I'm waiting for her to look at the dog, she seemed heavily interested in something behind me, so I thought another dog might be approaching.
Ooh, a dog. A dog. Okay. Another dog. Let's go that way. Yes. Good job. Good job. I think they're leaving us. Okay. They left. Let's go back to this dog.
Here I'm rewarding Millie for walking
Yes.
nicely beside me while also looking at a dog. If you are curious how I
Yes.
train reactive dogs to eventually be able to walk right past other dogs on the sidewalk, stay tuned for later in this video.
Yes. Yes. Good. Yes. Okay. Let's go get him. Yes. Yes.
Millie used to run full speed to the end of the leash and bark when she saw dogs. I'm rewarding her here because as she picked up speed, she voluntarily disengaged and she returned to me without any prompting.
Good job, Millie. Good job. Yeah. Are we gonna get other dogs, do you think? Okay, let's watch them walk away. Okay? Yes. Good. Okay. Switch to the not so great stuff. You are doing so good, Mills. Want to recall for a bit? What do you think? Want to recall for a bit? Yeah? Okay, there you go.
If you're finding this video helpful, please let me know in the comments and hit like. I genuinely listen to your feedback, so comments help me understand which type of content that you want more of.
Yes! Good. Good. Okay, ready? Quit those.
Millie is one of the smartest dogs that I have met, and she can learn new skills very quickly. However, intelligent dogs like her also self-learn undesirable behaviors quickly too.
Good girl.
If you have a really smart dog and you'd prefer if they didn't get themselves into trouble, please remember to always work their brain.
Yes! Good. Okay, one more. Do you see it? Yes! Good job. Good girl. Let's go sniff stuff, hey? Sniff stuff while we wait. Yeah. Hey, sweetie? What do you think? What do you think, Billy? Can you jump up? Can you do it? Can you do it? Can you jump? Can you jump? Can we? Can we now? Good job. Good job.
It was somewhat hilarious to me that Millie was apparently struggling to jump up next to me. Millie can, and regularly does, jump almost as high as my face, so her appearing nervous to jump on a bench was comical.
Do you want one more? Good. This one. There you go. You good? You good? Yeah. Good job. Very nice jump. And that? Are we gonna see more dogs? Are we? I know there's so much food on my hands. There's so much food. Oh, you don't want that? Thanks. Thanks. Let's go see if anyone's coming. And if not, oh, there's dogs.
In general, with reactivity training, I definitely wouldn't suggest hyping up your dog this much about spotting a dog. However, my excitement was genuine because I was feeling pretty disappointed about how few dogs we had seen so far.
Come on. Good job. Yes. 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 We'll come back for those, okay? Yes. Millie. Yes. There.
I was disappointed here because the dog and the guardian walked past the park rather than into it.
Dogs are avoiding us, eh? They're avoiding us. Let's hang out over here. What touched you? What touched you? Good job. Let's go find that beef.
But then another dog approached instead.
Good, Millie. Yes, you are. Okay. Good. Can you come over here? Come on, Mills. There's a dog. Yes. Good. Okay. Yes. 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 Come here. Come here. No. Good job. Yes. 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 Millie. Good. Yes. 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 Good job. Yes. You did so well.
I'm offering a quick treat scatter here to again relax and reset her. I will link the other videos that I've filmed with Millie in the description if you want to check those out. In my next video, I'm going to show you how I taught Millie to walk right past other dogs with a loose leash. Make sure that you hit subscribe and turn on notifications if you want to watch that.
Ready?
Please let me know in the comments if you'd like to see more unedited reactivity training sessions in the future.
Yes.
If you want to watch more of them right now, I'll link this unedited video with Louie here.
What do you think? What do you think? Did you do good? Okay, let's go home. Yeah. Good job.
Happy training. I'll see you in the next video.